author point of view, Wan tried to focus on the words in her book, but Jungkook's on her made her freeze in every 2 seconds. Jungkook, she whispered again, trying to sound strict but failing. He only hummed against her, tightening his arms around her. What? He asked, pecking her cheeks. One sigh. Cookie, we came here to study, and what you are doing? Hmm? I'll study later on. Right now, I want you. One look at him being done. She did not say anything. As she know, it's to make him understand. She read her book, letting him do whatever he wants. Van sat in her seat, writing in her notebook, completely focused. But then she heard the footsteps. Mingyu. He walked straight to her desk with his usual annoying smirk. Van did not even look up. She simply rolled her eyes, bored and irritated. Van, how long are you going to ignore me? Mingyu said, leaning on her desk while Van pen stopped. Slowly she lifted her eyes at him, angry. Don't call me. I am not your girlfriend, Mingyu. Stay the away from me, Van said sharply. The whole class turned their heads. Whispers started immediately. Everyone loved the drama. Mingyu's jaw tightened. He took a Van, every girl in this college is crazy for me. They all want me. But I want you. Why cannot you just be my girlfriend? Van scoffed. Because I don't want to be your girlfriend. If every girl loves you, go to them. Don't come here and ruin my mood. She went back to writing, ignoring him. But Mingyu leaned closer, bending down until his face was near her ear. A disgusting smirk appeared on his. I know you want a Jungkook, but trust me, I can. You better than him, he whispered. That was it. Van stood up so fast and then slept. The whole classroom froze. Her hand, Mingyu's cheek, so that the sound echoed. A red print formed immediately. You are a disgusting Mingyu. Stay the away from me. Van said loud and clear. The class gasped. Some students quietly laughed behind their hands. No girl had ever rejected Mingyu. No one had ever dared to slap him. His ego shattered. Wan grabbed her notebook and walked out of the classroom without looking back. Mingyu stood there, humiliated, his jaw clenched in anger. Mingyu thought, Wan, wait, now I'll show you what I can do. He stormed out of the room with rage in his eyes. Meanwhile, Van was walking on the corridor. Her jaw was clenched by Mingyu's words. Van muttering, Mingyu is disgusting. I never wanted to see his face again. Van was walking, not caring about her surroundings. But then she suddenly pulled by Jungkook. Jungkook stopped, seeing her face dull. What happened? Why are you looking sad? He asked, cupping her cheeks. Nothing, Cook, leave me. Van said, not looking at him. Something has happened. I know now. Don't make me repeat. Van sighed and told him everything. Jungkook angry. That wait, let me teach him lesson. Jungkook was going, but Van held his hand. No, Cook, don't. I'm sure now he will not come to me. But he to learn a lesson. What happened when someone tried to mess with Jungkook's girl? Jungkook again took his steps to go, but Van hugged him by. Please, Cook, don't. Leave it. I'm okay. Van showed him her puppy eyes. Jungkook sighed and nodded, making a Van smile and peck his. Van and Jungkook both are dating from the first year of college. Now they both will be graduate after 2 months. Jungkook Van so much he is crazy behind her, while Mingyu is also crazy behind Van, but just for Van. He proposed the Van first, but since Van never feel a good wife from him, so she rejected him. And then Jungkook proposed Van, which Van accepted because he made her feel cherished, safe, and whole college, including a Mingyu, know that Jungkook and Van are dating. But still, Mingyu did not leave his stubborn self. He acted like he won, but it was all lie to trap Wan in his trap. Night settled quietly over Jungkook's flat. The room felt calm, but Wan was silent. She sat on the edge of the fingers twisting together nervously. Jungkook watched her for a moment, then walked over in front of her. Go take a, you'll feel better, he said gently. Okay, she nodded slowly. I'll go get you a towel ready. He her forehead softly. Van entered and soon the sound of running water filled the flat. Jungkook leaned against a wall, staring at the sky, jaw tight. He hated seeing her. He hated knowing some guy had made her uncomfortable. After a while, Jungkook sat on the and Van came out wearing one of Jungkook's big shirts. Her hair damp, cheeks pink from the steam. Jungkook's expression softened instantly. Come here, he whispered, opening his arms. Van walked to him quietly. He pulled her onto the and wrapped the blanket around both of them. They had already eaten the dinner. There was nothing left to do except rest. Van was still a bit quiet. Jungkook did not force her to talk. He simply wrapped his arms around her from behind, resting his chin on her shoulder. I am right here, he murmured. Slowly, Van relaxed her, became soft. Her hands unclenched, her melted into his hold. Within a minute, she fell in Jungkook's arms, feeling safe, protected exactly where she. But Jungkook did not. His eyes were open, staring into the ceiling. He brushed a strand of hair from Van's face carefully, making sure not to wake up her. She looked peaceful, but he was not. A cold intensity filled his. Jungkook thought, Mingyu, get ready for the consequence of your actions. Jungkook's jaw tightened, his arm around Van's slightly protectively. No one can. What's mine? He whispered to the quiet room. No one can. Her. His jaw clenched, his mind already planning. Tomorrow Mingyu was going to learn a lesson he would never forget. Jungkook was wearing his shoes ready to go for college. Then Wan came from the bedroom, rubbing her eyes to clear her vision. Jungkook looked up, hearing her sweet voice. Morning, he said, getting up and walking towards her. Wan hugged him without a word, while Jungkook also hugged her back. I made the breakfast. Take it, okay? Van just but not leaving him. After some time later, Jungkook spoke. Should I go now? Van broke the hug and nodded. Jungkook smiled. I will come back early today. Till then, be a good girl and take care of yourself. You too, Cook. Jungkook smiled and nodded. Jungkook leaned down and placed his on her softly while Van also him back. After a they both pulled away. Now I am leaving. Eat on time, okay? Okay, Mr. Jeon, Van said, smiling, making Jungkook heart feel relief. One more time, her forehead. Jungkook went away. Van is not going because there is no lecture for their class. The morning sun hit the playground as the boys play football, unaware of the storm walking towards them. Jungkook entered the ground slowly, hands in his pockets, a mic in one hand, the one used for a morning announcement. The moment he stepped in, a football rolled to his feet. He stopped it with his shoe, pressing it down. Good morning. Jungkook said, voice 2. Everyone turned. Mingyu froze for a second, then scoffed. Oh, so your girlfriend told you everything, huh? Jungkook poked his into his cheek and nodded once. A cold smile stretched across his. Mingyu stepped closer, out, acting a bold in front of his teammates. With clenched teeth, Mingyu said, then tell your little girlfriend to with me and I. Before he could finish the sentence, Jungkook's fist with his jaw so that Mingyu fell straight to the ground. He the dirt with a third instantly appearing on his. Jungkook walked to him slowly, eyes like he Mingyu straight in the making him and curl up in. How dare you? Jungkook growled, voice low and how dare you to say something like that about my woman? Mingyu tried to crawl up, coughing. Jungkook did not give him a chance. He him again, this time across the mouth. The boy nearby and ran toward the principal's office, but Jungkook lifted the mic and shouted, stop! The mic echoed across the entire playground. Everyone froze. Jungkook's voice boomed, calm, but if any of you open your mouth about this, then I will your lives before the bell rings. So stand right where you are. Silence. Even the students far away paused, staring. Jungkook was not the right now. He was the old Jungkook, the one everyone feared, the one he for a one. But today, some people to see him again. Jungkook dropped the mic to his side and looked down at Mingyu, who was struggling to get up. Smeek called on Jungkook's. Get up, I'm not done, he said. Mingyu wiped from his chin and stood shakily. Before Jungkook could land another, Mingyu suddenly blocked him and Jungkook back across the jaw. The boy around gasped louder. Jungkook's head turned from the then slowly, very slowly, he looked back at Mingyu. Pure anger. Jungkook, the from his and smiled. Oh, smile. Oh, you really want to? Today, huh? Jungkook stepped closer, cracking his knuckles. Everyone knew the real had just begun. Mingyu's fist with Jungkook again, but it only made Jungkook angrier. Jungkook's eyes as he grabbed Mingyu by the collar and slammed him into the ground. Him in the yesterday with your disgusting words you made my girl uncomfortable. Jungkook growled. You think I'd let you walk after that, huh? Another, then another. Jungkook's knuckles were, but he did not stop. Mingyu fought back, landing a blow across Jungkook's cheek, cutting his fist. Jungkook's, but it did not stop Jungkook. He had to live with it too long. Jungkook grabbed his shirt and him again. Boys around flinched, scared. No one dared to step forward. Mingyu's hand suddenly reached for the mic lying on the ground. Before Jungkook noticed, Mingyu the mic into Jungkook's head, trickled down Jungkook's forehead. Everyone gasped. Some stepped back in fear. But Jungkook laughed a low laugh. He wiped with his thumb and tilted his head. Wrong move, he whispered. Jungkook next Mingyu's nose, the crack loud and Mingyu screamed in. Now he was scared. Jungkook was too, but he was not showing a single sign of that scared Mingyu more. I'm sorry, Jungkook. I'll never show my face to Wyan again. I Mingyu cried. Jungkook, him again. You should have thought about that before. Mingyu tried to crawl, and Jungkook grabbed his collar to him again, but Mingyu's went. He had passed out just then. A loud trembling voice echoed across the place. Jungkook, Jungkook froze and he turned around. Wan was standing there, tears pouring down her face, shock written in her eyes. He was not in a state she should ever see. Wan ran to him and grabbed his hand tightly. Did not I tell you not to? She cried, scolding him. Jungkook looked at her trembling hands, her red eyes. Him as he saw her crying for the first time. Wan dragged him toward his car. Come hospital now. He did not resist. He followed silently. Doctor cleaned Jungkook's. Wan sat on the chair beside the bed, silently crying, wiping her tears over and over. Jungkook sighed. Young man is not good, he said. Look, your girlfriend is crying because of you. Jungkook narrowed his eyes at him. He read the name tag. Dr. Kim Seok Jin. I already know that. If you are done, can you leave us alone? Jin scoffed. You have a zero manners. Saying this, he walked out. Jungkook gently pulled Wan closer. Please stop crying, he whispered. Wan pushed his. You never listen to me. Leave me. Jungkook held her hand softly. I'm sorry. I don't believe. Wan said, wiping her tears. Jungkook softly. Okay, if I mess up again, you can me anything you want, okay? Wan shook her head, still crying. Jungkook wrapped his arms around her and her forehead softly, acting innocent, trying his best to win her forgiveness. Jungkook whispered, please don't cry. I cannot see that. Wan finally hugged him back, her face in his. Jungkook smiled. Jungkook entered in his new, with his wife in his arms. Wan and Jungkook walked to the and placed her on the. Jungkook pulled Wan closer and pecked her forehead. Then he closed his eyes, going to the dreamland.